Okay, so this is going to be a very quick video. First one, we're going to talk about reciprocals. We mentioned them the other day, but reciprocals, their relationship is that there are numbers whose product is 1. So in other words, if you multiply these two numbers together and the product is 1, they are called reciprocals. The term multiplicative inverse is just another word for that same term of reciprocals. The way we find reciprocals, that's what we refer to, or that's what a lot of times students say, oh, they're numbers that are flipped. It's not the numbers that are flipped that make them reciprocals, it's the fact that their product is 1. But yeah, in essence, we do flip them. So for instance, if we have the fraction 2/3 and we flip it, put the numerator where the denominator was and the denominator where the numerator was, these two numbers, 2/3 and 3/2, are called reciprocals. And now if we do the multiplication to check, we see that 2 times 3 equals 6, and 3 times 2 is 6, and 6 over 6 equals 1. The fact that this equals 1, that's what makes those two numbers reciprocals. We can have a whole number, for instance 7, and its reciprocal is 1/7. And that's because as a fraction, you'll recall any whole number written as a fraction is that whole number over 1. So again, we flip the fraction to find its reciprocal. The last situation with reciprocals is when we're dealing with mixed numbers. For instance, 4 and 2/3. Okay, a lot of students, when they first learn about reciprocals, think that they can just take the fraction and flip it over and say, oh, the reciprocal is 4 and 3/2. But remember, the product needs to be 1, and if we estimate, this is about 4, and that's about 4, and 4 times 4 is 16. So that is not the reciprocal, 4 and 2/3. So to find the reciprocal of a mixed number, you need to change it to an improper fraction. So 3 times 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14. So this number equals 14/3, and its reciprocal is 3/14. So this is the reciprocal of 4 and 2/3. Okay, 3/14 is the reciprocal. So it's not just a matter of flipping the fraction. Sometimes you need to take your mixed number and change it to an improper fraction first to find its reciprocal. That's the end of the talk on reciprocals.